All right, going live now.
Why is everything being so shitty?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inappropriate Movie Database, the comedy game show about content warnings. I'm your host, Nick Martucci. Thank you so much for tuning in for this episode. This is number 41, which is way too many, but we're going to hit 50 before the end of the year. That's the goal. Then I'll throw this all away. Before then, we're going to have some good shows. We are nearing the end of the month, end of the year. We're going to have some good stuff coming up.
Maybe even 10 of them.
That's true. Maybe we'll hit 51. Maybe we'll hit 52. Call it a deck. Is this fun for anyone? This is fun for me. I'm so glad to watch, and I'm so glad my friends are here to play this game with me.
It wouldn't be the worst thing associated with 52.
This is the new 52.
Oh.
Hey, this is Inappropriate Movie Database. If this is your first time watching, first of all, like, subscribe, do YouTuber stuff, watch some of the old episodes. All of these people have been on past episodes. They're great. They're going to be good at this game. This game, if you haven't watched before, what's going to happen? I've gone to IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, and I have pulled parental content warnings for just too many movies, frankly. These content warnings are written by anonymous weirdos. I don't know who they are or why they do what they do. Maybe for the 52nd episode, I'll finally have one on the show. If you do it, please reach out to me. I want you on the show. All of these friends know how this game works. Let me bring them in. Joining me tonight are Jacqueline Wall, Josh Pick, Josh Poirier, Scott Sandler. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Josh Pick, I assume, is here.
I'm here.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's been having issues. Josh Pick is here. I'll talk to him first. Hey, Josh.
I'm here.
You're here.
I'm here.
I see a wall, but I hear your voice.
It doesn't. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
That's
The
good.
ephemeral rift, if you will. Things are good over here. Just nothing to worry about. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Anyway, good to be here. This is my first time here. I think I fell down the stairs a couple of days ago. So I'm excited to be here.
I'm so excited to meet you, and I'm excited to have you on the show for the first time.
Here I am.
Also joining me tonight on this overstuffed Josh block, the only other guy to ever host this show, Josh Poirier, is here.
What's up? Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
It was like Schrodinger's Josh over there for a little bit.
I'm still not convinced he's alive or dead.
No, I don't think he is.
Who knows?
Josh Poirier, last Monday, look for that episode 39, I believe it was. He hosted for the first time. He hosted a video game version of this show. I did terribly, spoilers, but it shows I'm not above this game. How did that work for you, Josh?
It showed me that this game is definitely hard as hell to host. And also the plan for him. And Nick, much applause to you, man. Much praise to you for. I thought I had some good clues down, and then I realized these clues are way too hard.
Yeah, it's a weird balance.
I mean, like you can't just go. This game has violence in it, and expect people to know what it is on a 5-point question.
Yeah, you never, and you also never know how on top of like the video game parts of or like the non-movie and TV parts of IMDb, like.
Oh, you have no idea, Scott. I don't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah.
someone actually for one of the clues for GTA 5, someone actually said that the clue was there are 1,018 uses of the word fuck, and this includes all cutscenes, but some of them can be skipped. So someone went through every cutscene of GTA 5 and counted the F words. That's insanity.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you were able to handle that.
I mean, I saw the episode. I just have a.
It's good to have a hobby, Josh. A nice, healthy, regular ass hobby that's good for you and everyone around you.
Counting is definitely a hobby. Counting is a legitimate hobby.
Putting you on the spot right now, I love that show so much. I love playing it. There's going to be another video game episode hosted by Josh in December. So please look out for that. And if you want to be on that, reach out to me. Josh Pick was angry at me for not letting him on. So if he'll allow me to have him back, I will.
I don't know.
All right. We'll see. This is such a long intro. Also joining me tonight, Scott Sandler's back for his 5th time, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Scott. Thank you for continuing to come back on this dumb show.
Yeah, and I definitely learned my lessons from last time. Fall in line once the second person concurs.
I mean, that doesn't always work, but it also doesn't always hurt. Sometimes you want to take that big swing and say, no, I know for sure it's this other movie. Sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
But those kinds of those big swings are how you win this game or lose. Ask the Joshes.
Yeah,
well, I had both because we started with the 4-point with the 4-point blade get, and
oh yeah,
I've won this game 3 or 4 times, and last game counts. That's an asterisk. Fuck you. I won that game. I tanked the whole first half of that game and came back to win.
What are you, the Barry Bonds of IMDb of Inappropriate Movie Database?
Yes. I would. Yes. I'm the best. I'm the best one there is.
I will say nobody can bomb the game and redeem themselves like you, which is why I put up with your shit.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was because I produce your shows live.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, absolutely. No, whatever you want. If you need your dick sucked, whatever. I'll keep having you on the show.
Oh boy.
Well, this show got interesting.
That took a turn. You all heard and saw that, so that's a verbal contract, Nick. Also, Nick and I are neighbors, so I'll see you soon, Nick.
All right.
This is going to be a real different show in a minute.
Oh my God, I'm so happy I didn't plug this at work today.
Oh shit.
Also, returning to the show for her second appearance, and I'm so happy she's wearing headphones for all of this, Jacqueline Wall is here. Hey, Jacqueline.
Thanks for having me, Nick.
Thanks for coming, and you're out in the real world.
Yeah,
doing a
happy
Zoom
to be
show.
here. It's very odd, but the coffee shop is very cute. My only concern is now that Josh started speaking, I'm no longer sure what kind of movies we're talking. So I'm still. I am in public, please.
Well, there's no visuals, so you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
As long as nobody's reading my lips.
Oh, gross.
Hey, before this goes too far off the rails, I think I've wasted enough time talking about whatever it is I was talking about. Let's jump into the show. Let's see how tonight goes.
Yeah.
Jacqueline, I'm going to start with you. You're going to pick the first movie of the night. Would you like a movie from 1996, 2015, or 2020?
2015.
2015. This movie from 2015 for 5 points under the category of violence and gore. Throughout the film, there are multiple fight scenes. However, the violence is not graphic, and blood and gore is minimal. Pick's already got his hand up. Anybody else? What do you think, Pick?
Yeah, I put on the stairs a couple days ago. Could you explain the rules to me again?
Oh, absolutely.
My first time being here.
So
the only movie I can remember is the Cider House Rules.
I'm glad that was able to maintain the fall.
That's the only thing, man.
Do you want to take a guess? Otherwise, Jacqueline's jumping in here.
It's the Cider House Rules.
All right. Jacqueline, what do you think?
I'm going with 50 Shades of Grey.
Ooh, that's
the only.
I don't know if I would call those fight scenes
that came out that year.
I remember Michael Caine's famous quotes. You martial artists of Maine.
Yeah, it's not 50 Shades of Grey, and it's also not Cider House Rules, but we know that. Someday it will be. I keep trying. For 4 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, Characters drink in a bar before a heist. The main character takes a long swig from a beer bottle, then puts it down. Poirier's buzzed in. Pick is buzzed in. Pick, what do you think?
I don't know, the town.
Poirier, what do you think?
I'm gonna take a swing and say Ocean's 8.
It is not Ocean's 8, and it is not The Town.
When did that come out? I don't
I think
remember when that
2011.
came out.
Yeah, it was either
Okay.
2011 or 2010.
Yeah, thought I was off by okay.
That was full of Charlestown violence.
I should have just stuck with Cider House rules and say
The Town's great because there's a scene where they rob a bank and you see them driving away and they're in Harvard Square, which is a terrible place for a getaway.
yeah, I said the same thing when I saw that. I said, that's not.
They're just
Realistic,
sitting at the
yeah.
intersection going, "Are you gonna cross? Are you gonna cross? Are you gonna cross?"
For 3 points, under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, a woman gives 3 men half a Xanax before another man explains the suit's technology to them. Scott has buzzed in. Anybody else? Scott, what do you think?
Ant-Man?
You got it. This is Ant-Man.
Oh.
Oh.
I know that was a movie.
Other clues in Ant-Man: under frightening and intense scenes, despite the moderate comic book violence, this one is more friendly than other MCU installments. And violence and gore. A pet ant is vaporized by a bullet, and his wing is shown falling slowly to the ground. Distressful for the main character, at least.
Anthony!
Scott, you've got 3 points. Jacqueline and Poirier tied at -1. Pick at -2.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. You're probably right. You sound like you know.
Pick. Would you like a movie from 99, 2009, or 2019?
99.
99. This movie from 1999 for 5 points. Under sex and nudity, we see a shot of a man's bare buttocks while he runs naked through a forest. All right, for 4 points. Under frightening and intense scenes, if you are looking for a version more suitable for very young children, the G-rated version from 1935 is also quite good.
Son of a bitch. That's a good clue.
For 3 points, under sex and nudity. Oh, wait, no, Pick has a guess. What do you think?
Wait, no.
Yeah? No?
No.
Okay.
Did you say forest? Runs through the forest?
Runs through a forest.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not
Okay.
that.
For 3 points. Well, no, Scott's going to guess. Scott, what do you think?
Is it the Mummy?
Ooh, that is a good guess. It is not The Mummy.
Can I actually take a guess?
Yeah,
Is it Tarzan?
it's not Tarzan either.
Well, my hand wasn't raised, so it doesn't count as a. You give it a point.
No, don't worry. I'm counting it.
No, you're fine.
Now, okay. For 3 points under sex and nudity, PG-13 material due to brief sexual content and partial nudity throughout. Not very noticeable and not obscene. Suitable for high schoolers and classroom use.
Read that one?
I feel like I
What?
should know this.
Can you read
Jacqueline
that
is
clue one
buzzed
more
in.
time?
Anybody else?
Oh.
What do you think, Jacqueline?
I regret this already, but I feel like they remade Romeo and Juliet.
They have remade Romeo and Juliet, but it's not this movie.
All
No.
right.
That's been covered on this show.
I think I've had Romeo and Juliet 3 or 4 times on this show.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oops.
You wouldn't be far off.
I didn't even know. I didn't think I hadn't heard of a 1935 version, so I didn't think it was notable enough for this show.
For 2 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking. In the first scenes with the fairies, several of them are drunk. They are never drunk in the original play, although they speak the same lines. Poirier's got his hand up. Scott was up and down. Anybody else want to pick? Is up now. Pick, what do you think? Wait, no, Jacqueline's got it. Jacqueline, what do you think?
Peter Pan.
Pick, what do you think?
I don't have a guess.
Okay. Poirier, what do you think?
Peter Pan.
It is not Peter Pan.
No?
No?
No, I mean, there might be a 1999 Peter Pan film somewhere in the bargain bin, but
Can I guess?
I mean, you got to wait for the next one now. I did
Okay.
give away a lot of information on that.
That's fine.
Final clue for 1 point under frightening and intense scenes. Nothing really disturbing or at all. Oh, nothing really disturbing or all that inappropriate in this film, except for a bit of partial nudity and sexual implications. Altogether, a decent portrayal of Shakespeare's comedy.
Oh,
Poirier's in, Scott's in. Pick.
I'm really annoyed with myself.
I'm actually annoyed too.
Well,
The Joshes are annoyed.
Yeah,
Pick, I'm going to go to
really
you
annoyed.
first just because you raised your hand before the clue.
Midsummer's Night Dream.
Scott, what do you think?
Midsummer's Night Dream.
Josh?
But I wasn't sure if there was like a title variation somewhere.
Midsummer's
that,
Night's Dream.
Yeah,
derived
that
from
was
it. So
that was my thought too, Scott.
Midsummer's Night Dream. Oh, wait. What is a Midsummer's Night Dream?
What is it? It's
Man.
this movie. It's a Midsummer Night's Dream.
because then you have stuff like He's the Man, which is a
Yeah, what is that?
Which is a remake of Twelfth Night.
Twelfth Night, yes.
See that was my.
I knew it from the fairies, but
I
that
don't
was holding me
remember
back
that
from
movie
answering.
at all.
'Cause
It's not bad. It's got Stanley Tucci and I want to say Christian Bale.
Oh, sounds
yeah.
a little familiar now. Okay.
Wow, that was a wild round.
God damn.
Scott, you remain in the lead with 3. Poirier in second with -1. Pick at -2. Jacqueline at -3.
I'm so disappointed in myself.
I'm disappointed in you too.
Thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
glad someone else is.
In fact, I'm so
we all are.
disappointed you get to pick this movie.
Okay.
Would you like a movie from 1963, 1986, or 2018?
86.
86. You're
man.
nothing if not predictable.
Yeah, the two Joshes are pretty. Pretty.
One Josh is now.
Listen, man, I'm here.
This movie from 1986 for
Never
5
not here.
points. Under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, a man inhales laughing gas as a drug and dies from an overdose in full views. Poirier has buzzed in. Anybody else? What do you think, Poirier? Oh, wait, no, Scott's also in there.
Fuck.
Scott, what do you think?
Actually, I'm gonna go down here.
All right, Poirier.
I'm going to go with Little Shop of Horrors.
Poirier, you got the 5-point clue. Your 80s worked out for you. This is Little Shop of Horrors.
Mm. God damn it.
That was not what I had in mind, and yeah, totally. I should have thought of it, but then glad I.
Also in Little Shop of Horrors, under sex and nudity, a plant is slightly phallic. Sex and nudity, though the masochist character is played for comic relief, his banter is somewhat sexual.
You know what the
Frightening and intense
phallicness
scene-
stems from.
What was that?
You know what the phallicness stems from.
I think you found the root of the problem.
He's a pistol.
Frightening and intense scenes, Greek chorus device, and many may be disturbed as to why the 3 doo-wop girls are so seemingly indifferent to the bloodshed and violence and gore, A man-eating plant eats several cast members. Songs involving the
Several?
plant often make
Oh no, wait,
reference to blood and
that's just a theatrical cut.
Ah,
I love the fact that it's based off of movies with Jack Nicholson in it initially.
It is. A movie that isn't bad.
It actually is really, really, really good for the time it came out.
Josh, you've jumped into the lead with 4 now. Scott's still at 3. Pick at -2. Jacqueline at -3. Scott, would you like a movie from 1997, 2018, or 2021?
2021.
2021.
movies came out this year?
Yeah, this movie came out sometime in the last 11 or so months.
Shit.
For 5 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, characters take medication for depression.
Sounds like all dogs go to heaven.
What is this panel?
Let's
For
see.
4 points under profanity, the word house is intentionally pronounced like the word arse.
Interesting clue.
For 3 points under violence and gore, a group of armed operatives break into a laboratory to steal a chemical weapon. Multiple scientists are gunned down off screen.
Sounds like the Jumanji remake.
Poirier has buzzed in. Anybody else? What do you think,
Oh,
Josh?
I don't know if I'm right.
Oh, I don't know the name of it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm right, but I'm gonna say Fast 9.
It is not Fast 9.
And if I gotta say, if they don't call Fast 10, fasten your seatbelts, I'm done.
I feel bad because I think they already said what they're going to call it. Effects.
Oh Jesus.
For 2 points under sex and nudity, there is some sexual innuendo. However, this is one of the less sexual films in the series.
Oh,
The opening title sequence barely has any of the silhouettes of naked women, like other movies do. Poirier has buzzed in. Pick has buzzed in. Anybody
so
else?
annoyed. I couldn't think of the.
I'm actually
Poirier,
annoyed
what do
too.
you think?
No Time to Die.
Scott, what do you think?
No Time to Die.
Pick, what do you think?
Yeah, it's no. I couldn't think of the name of the. Yeah, it's No Time to Die.
It's No Time to
fucking angry
Die.
right now. I haven't seen it, but it is the only thing that fits the things I know that came out this year.
I don't know current stuff.
I don't either. That's
It's-
why I'm mad.
It's pretty good.
I don't think that they should get points too. I think only I should because the novelty of me getting a new movie.
I haven't watched any Bond films, but
Any of them?
I consider my introduction to be Die Another Day.
Yeah, that's a good reason to not watch them.
I can tell you that with my
I believe it was a print ad in Nickelodeon magazine. That like it was basically just a theatrical poster, but
That rules.
I can tell you that with my Parkinson's, I'm James Bond's favorite bartender. Making not stir.
Very nice.
Yeah. We
I
looked that up,
hadn't
Josh.
seen the James Bond movies until like 5 years ago, and then I watched them all in order. And you don't have to do that.
I used to watch them
Turns out that's a bad thing to do.
on TBS or TNT every year as a kid when they
There's
were
like
on.
25 movies, and I think like maybe 6 of them are good.
I was always a fan of the George Lazenby on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Hell yeah. The Forgotten Bond.
Poirier and Scott, you're now tied with 5 each. Pick, you've moved up to 0. Jacqueline's still at -3. But Jacqueline, I'm going to go to you now. Would you like a movie from 1996, 2000, or 2014?
I'll go with 2000.
2000.
go, Godzilla.
This movie from 2000 for 5 points under sex and nudity. 1 hour, 23 minutes in is the last sexual scene in the movie.
No.
That's a very 1018 F words.
That's an odd thing to know. Yeah, exactly.
If you just fast forward up until like 1 hour, 24 minutes, you don't have to deal with the sex in this movie.
It's the first one.
For 4 points under sex and nudity.
Did any Rugrats movies come out in the year 2000?
Yes, actually.
A man is seen in a tanning bed. His pubic hair is visible briefly from the side, so it's hard to make out, and no genitals are seen.
Oh.
Scott has buzzed in. Anybody else? Scott, what do you think? Wait, no, Josh Pick is in there. Pick, what do you think?
Joe Dirt.
Scott, what do you think?
Austin Powers 2?
It is not Joe Dirt, and it is also not Austin Powers 2.
That's a
which
much
I
better
might
guess than
say
mine,
has more pubes in it than this movie. Not to give anything away.
I knew that was.
But the pubes are rampant in the Austin Powers movies.
Yeah.
For 3 points under violence and gore, the violence in this movie definitely has a comedic tone. While bloody, it shouldn't disturb or upset most viewers.
$2,000?
2000. Scott has buzzed in again. Anybody else?
This is the 3-point clue?
This is the 3-point clue, yeah.
Huh.
All right. Scott, what do you think?
Gladiator?
It is not Gladiator.
Lots of pubes in the tanning bed in Gladiator.
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah.
Father to murder tan. Husband to murder wife.
It might not have been a mechanical tanning bed,
That's
but
true.
They figured it out.
I'll have my tan in this world or the next.
Back in Gladiator times, all beds were tanning beds if you didn't have a roof. For 2 points under frightening and intense scenes, while the movie is pretty graphic, it's definitely not as graphic as the novel. The film leaves out some of the graphic scenes from the book, like the rat scene.
Oh.
Pick has buzzed in. Anybody else? What do you think?
American Psycho?
It's American Psycho.
Oh, fuck.
Hey. That one took way too long. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Yeah, damn
In
it.
fairness, this says in the parental warnings that the violence in this movie shouldn't disturb or upset most viewers.
It's a lot of it's kind of off screen. It's not
It
really...
is a lot off screen, but I still think it might disturb and upset a few viewers.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely disturbing. I think it's the tone of it that's more disturbing than the actual violence.
Final clue in this: a man is killed with an axe. He is kept off camera as he is repeatedly struck. Blood sprays onto the killer's face. Blood is quickly seen pooling from the body for a moment. In a close-up, no wounds visible, and his face in a pool of blood from a distance. While his covered body is being dragged out, it leaves a bloody trail. Man, 1999 was great because there's at least 2 movies where terrible things happen to Jared Leto.
This is not even almost Joe Dirt.
Pretty close to Gladiator, though.
Yeah.
I could see David Spade as Patrick Bateman.
David Spade is the Gladiator.
It would be fun to watch David Spade getting eaten by a lion in the Coliseum.
All right, Pick, it's up to you. Would you like a movie from 1968, 1989, or 2019?
89.
89.
Yeah, this one's for you and me, other Josh. This is from our time.
This movie
our time
from
now.
1989.
Up here or down here. Our time.
From 1989 for 5 points under frightening and intense scenes. Some supernatural scenes, whilst brief and infrequent, may scare young viewers.
89,
89.
huh?
All right, for 4 points, something that's going to be real hard for me to read. Under violence and gore, the imagery that comes up in one's mind during the explanation of the main antagonist's backstory and how he died previously could be considered too gruesome for some viewers. Again, the imagery that comes up in one's mind during the explanation may be too gruesome for some viewers. Pick and Poirier have both buzzed in. Pick, what do you think?
I think I've guessed this incorrectly before and gotten the year wrong, and I'm probably going to make the same mistake again. Is it All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Poirier, what do you think?
Is it Jacob's Ladder?
It is not Jacob's Ladder, and it is not All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Jacob's Ladder rips, though.
It does. It really does.
For 3 points under frightening and intense scenes, the entire plot of abducting a baby and possessing it could be frightening thought for some viewers and parents to be.
Yeah, no.
Scott and Scott's
Son of a
down
bitch.
again. It's just Poirier. Poirier,
Wow,
what do
I
you
should
think?
know this.
Is it Raising Arizona?
It is not
Ah.
Raising Arizona.
Damn it.
Wait, what was that last
There's
word?
no possession plot. They just want, they actually genuinely want the baby.
Yeah, you're right. You're
For
right.
2 points.
You're right. Tanning bed in Gladiator times.
For 2 points
Wait.
under frightening and intense scenes. At one point, the Statue of Liberty, with the main characters in its steps, with the main characters in it, steps on a police car. It is unclear if any policemen are in the car at the time, but it is very
God
unlikely,
damn it.
as this would be accusing the protagonists of homicide.
God damn it.
Poirier and Scott are both
Why
in
don't
and
I know
angry
this?
about it. Poirier, what do you think?
Ghostbusters 2.
Scott, what do you think?
Wow.
Ghostbusters 2.
It's Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, I've never seen it. That's fine.
My
Damn
favorite
it.
charades clue.
I've never.
Damn
Oh no, that's not true. I've seen Ghostbusters. I've never seen Ghost. I think I've seen the first Ghostbusters.
Oh, I'd love if you've only seen Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah. No, I've only seen the remake.
That's the only
Almost all
one in
women.
my mind.
I didn't see what the problem was, honestly.
I mean, no joke, I did think it was very funny.
Yeah.
And I have no interest in this new one because they keep saying it's for the fans this time. Like, oh, the worst people. Okay, the other clue in that, under frightening and intense scenes, the appearance of some of the ghosts, such as the 3 severed head ghosts in the sewer, could be frightening for some viewers, especially for younger viewers.
Well,
Poirier and Scott, you're back to being tied in first with 5 each.
Ego the Carpathian.
Pick, you're at 0. Jacqueline at -3. Poirier,
Yeah.
would you like a movie from 1996, 1998, or 2015?
Go with 96.
96. Movie from 1996 for 5 points under frightening and intense scenes, some scary music during the dream and chase scenes, and at the end of the movie.
I think I know this.
For 4 points under sex and nudity, a group of people play a game of porno password in which they must guess words like foreskin and even cruder terms through clues given by other players.
6.
I know this. I play Porno Password.
What? What was the 5-point clue again?
5 point is some scary music during the
Oh.
dream and chase scenes and at the end of the movie.
Uh,
For 3 points under violence and gore, a man takes another man to a medieval themed restaurant where they fight each other with swords and other medieval weapons. The second man merely tries to defend himself, while the first man appears to want to inflict harm upon him, such as when he slices open his shirt, barely missing his body. Everybody but Jacqueline has buzzed in.
yeah.
Pick, I'll start with you. What do you think?
Cable guy.
Scott, what do you think?
The cable guy.
Josh, Poirier?
Cable guy.
It's Cable Guy.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
really thought that 4-point clue was too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, I haven't seen it in a long time, and
Yeah, it's been a minute for me as well.
I have to watch it again now because that was a damn good movie.
It's I like
I'll
when he-
admit,
Pretty fun.
I'll admit it's. I was thinking Scream along the way, but I knew
Me
there
too.
wasn't a dream sequence. So
Yeah, I knew it wasn't Scream, but my brain wanted to tell me it was too, Scott.
Well, Poirier and Scott still tied in first now with 7 each. Pick at 2. Jacqueline enjoying her coffee.
Hmm.
Scott, would you like a movie from 1985, 1990, or 2013?
2013.
2013.
Probably not Cider House Rules.
Cider House Rules 2.
What? Could be. Yeah, I don't know.
One of these days I'll use Cider House Rules and you'll get it wrong.
I know. I've never seen it. I keep saying I'm gonna watch it just for this, but
This
yeah.
movie from 2013 for 5 points under frightening and intense scenes. The fight between the two main characters might be emotional for young children.
2013.
For 4 points under
It's not
violence
Big
and
Laugh.
gore. One character is sucked by a floor waxing machine, but is not hurt.
Oh shit! I
Oh.
don't know what this is.
For 3 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking. One scene is in a frat party like setting, and characters play a game similar to beer pong. Scott has buzzed in. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm putting my.
All right. Pick, what do you think?
Frozen?
Scott, what do you think?
Neighbors.
It is not Neighbors. And surprisingly, I don't think there's a frat scene in Frozen.
Are you sure?
There's also a floor shining machine in Frozen.
Are you sure?
There's one in Gladiator, but not in Frozen.
The floor is shiny enough in Frozen.
No, I have no idea. I've seen maybe.
Dang it, Neighbors was a year off.
For 2 points under frightening and intense scenes, several characters have a grotesque appearance with horns and sharp teeth, which may frighten young viewers.
Sure, it's not Frozen. Not Disney's Frozen.
Oh,
Sounds
Disney's for
Oh,
Different.
it might have just hit Scott. Scott, what do you think this is?
Monsters University.
You got it. It's Monsters
Ah.
University.
And I
So,
tell you,
Josh, you were way too close.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I can tell you from
I-
experience, trying to get sucked by a floor shining machine, it does hurt.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
I learned it from Monsters University.
I'm
Yeah, I learned
aware
from
of
Monsters
so
University
few
too.
of
That's
those
why
movies.
I'm lame.
Final clue in that under violence and gore, monsters
Gotta take
learn
some
how to
swings.
scare children.
No. Yeah, it sounds like Frozen to me.
Sounds like Cider House Rules.
Yeah.
Scott, you've moved
Well,
into the
as far
lead
as I
at
know, it's
8.
the same movie.
Poirier right behind at 7. Pick at 1. Jacqueline can
Yeah.
still get some points at -3. We've got 4 movies left. One more go around, one more for each of you.
Hey, can I say something?
Yeah, what's up?
I fell down the stairs a few nights ago.
Oh no, what
And
happened?
I fell down the stairs.
Oh no!
And
What did you fall down?
I fell down the stairs. And this
Stairs?
is my first
You hit
time.
your femur, or maybe
Did you
something
fall?
closer to the neck?
This is my first time playing this game, and I think I'm doing pretty good for my first time, right?
So you definitely hit your neck.
I fell down the stairs a couple of nights ago,
Wait, what happened?
and this is my first time playing this game.
Wait, no. Did something happen though?
I watched the Cider House Rules.
Oh shit! First time I did that, I fell down the stairs.
I fell down the stairs too.
No way!
Yeah, I just did it a couple days ago.
Oh
I fell
my
down the stairs
god!
of my one-floor apartment.
Hey, Jacqueline, you get to pick your last movie here. Would you like a movie from, where are we? 1975, 1990, or 2017?
2017.
2017. All right. This movie from 2017 for 5 points under profanity. Anus is used twice. This is from a joke from the planet Uranus.
Planet of Uranus. Apes.
For 4 points, under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, in
Is
the
it Frozen?
carnival scene, a few characters are seen high on sugar.
The what scene?
In
The
the
carnival
carnival
scene.
scene, a few characters are seen high on sugar.
This is 2017.
2017?
2017.
It's gotta be Cider House Rules, right?
For 3 points,
That
under
is Frozen.
frightening and intense scenes, the scene where the principal separates the two boys for good, and when went in their imagination. Okay, I can't understand what they're saying. The scene where the principal separates the two boys for good, and when then they went in their imaginations, they get sucked into black holes crying for help, can be very frightening, emotional, and sad.
Hold on.
Pick is the only one buzzed in for some. Oh no,
I
Scott's
know
also
I got
buzzed
it this time.
in. Scott, I'll go to you first. What do you think?
No, actually, I don't.
All right, Josh, what do you think?
You're gonna love this one.
I am.
Ready?
Yeah.
Moonlight. No, I have no idea what this movie is. It's probably Frozen.
You know what? I'm not even going to give you a negative point for that. Good job.
Yeah.
I was going to
2
go
points.
with middle school, the worst years of my life, but it turns out it was a 2016 film.
Oh, yeah. I think Moonlight was also 2016. Josh.
Oh, that's a point off.
Oh,
Never mind.
No.
I'm docking you the point.
hey. No.
For 2
no.
points.
Moonlight
under-
was 17 because I know where I was when I watched the Oscars that year. So
Yeah. No,
that was
I'm
the
pretty
last
sure
one
that
I watched.
I'm pretty sure that it came out in 2017 because I was living in it. I'm pretty sure.
Moonlight was so good.
Yeah.
Let's treat this movie like La La Land and just talk about Moonlight now.
Moonlight was pretty good. I like
All
the I
Now
like
back
the,
to this
the-
movie.
I like the pubes in the tanning bed scene.
For 2 points under sex and nudity, the main villain of the film is named Professor Poopy Pants, based off toilet humor.
Oh,
During the climax, his full name is revealed to be PP Diarrhea Steen Poopy Pants. Pick Sandler and
I don't
Poirier
know how
all
I
raise their
missed
head,
this
and Jacqueline
beforehand, but-
is losing it in a
I
coffee
knew
shop.
I knew what it was.
Pick, what do you think?
was there a movie called Captain Underpants?
Scott, what
that
do
is
you think?
correct.
Poirier?
It's Captain Underpants.
Sure is Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. Don't know. I don't know why they didn't. I mean, I know why they titled it that way because it's like how it was with the book series itself, but
I
they,
hope
they
they
shouldn't
make
have.
another.
They shouldn't have tried. They shouldn't have tempted fate.
I would watch another one of those.
What they did
Moonlight?
was actually they made a Netflix series.
Oh, maybe I should watch that.
Netflix and DreamWorks did an animated series, and it's basically because so much of the credits brought in elements from other books. The series is all new. It's original material.
Oh, I should check that out.
Yeah, it's not as good as the Moonlight animated series by Netflix.
Yeah. I like the manga personally.
Final clue in that, as the title character's
graphic
name
novel
implies, he wears nothing but a red cape and his underwear.
Wait, it implies he wears a red cape?
It does. Yeah, Captain, you have to wear a red cape. Scott, you're at 10 points. Poirier, you're at 9 points. Pick, you're at 3 points. Jacqueline, you're getting stairs.
Stairs? I heard something about stairs. I think someone fell
Fell
down.
down those a couple days ago. I keep forgetting to tell you that, but
Pick, would you like a movie from 1978, 1988, or 2018?
well, the thing is, my long-term memories, thanks for asking, is pretty okay.
All right.
But my
cool.
short-term memory, since I fell down the stairs a couple days ago, was pretty bad. And this is my first time here, so I'm pretty excited to play this game. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay.
78, 88, or 18?
Well, the thing is, my long-term memory is fine, but it's my short-term memory.
What
That's
happened?
So I fell down the stairs.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's my first time playing this game.
78,
I think
88,
you did it between
2018.
clues.
So the thing is, my long-term memory is all right. But my short-term memory is shot. 1988, please.
88.
Didn't people under the stairs come on 88?
I fell down those couple days ago.
For 5 points under frightening and intense scenes, there are numerous scenes in which the main characters are in peril and face great dangers. Pick has buzzed in. Anybody else? What do you think, Pick?
Moonlight.
I'm taking away the point this time.
Good, do it. I fucking dare you, big fucking man, you.
For 4
Listen, man.
points. For 4 points under sex and nudity, none. This is a G-rated motion picture. Pick has buzzed in again. Anybody else? What do you think?
Frozen. No, is it the Rescuers Down Under? No, it's not.
It's not the Rescuers Down Under.
I know it isn't. That's why I said
The saddest, the most messed up thing is that was going to be my guess.
I took the bullet for you, other Josh.
Thanks.
Oh, Scott, you've got your hand up.
The Land
Come on.
Before Time.
It's The Land Before Time.
Oh. Yeah, good one. What year did Rescuers Down Under come out?
90.
90?
Yeah,
It was
okay, I thought
between
off by
Little
a couple
Mermaid
years.
and Beauty and the Beast. So
Yeah, Mermaid I know was 89, but
Other clues in this, under frightening and intense scenes, the death of the main character's mother is a very sad scene that will upset very young children and even some adults. He then falls into a depression for some time after. Frightening and intense scenes, a baby animal wanders into the mouth of a larger animal, and its mother pulls it out just in time before the larger animal snaps its mouth shut. And one of my favorite clues ever, under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, the film is set in the era of dinosaurs, so there is none of this.
Yeah, that sounds like Moonlight.
so how will these kids cope on their journey?
You You dinosaurs of Maine.
Okay.
Scott, you've moved into a pretty commanding lead at 14. Poirier can still catch up at 9. Pick is 1. Jacqueline has -3. Poirier.
Yeah.
Would you like a movie from 1970, 1980, or 2008?
What do you think I'm going to say, Nick?
1970.
There we go.
I don't even know why I would ask him that.
Did I say
Man.
1980?
Let's go with 80. Let's go with 80.
No, I said 70,
You
right?
said 70. Let's go with
I thought
80.
you said
No,
you
we're
said
going
80.
1970.
Okay, let's go 1970.
I
It's
thought
your
you
show.
said
You
1980
take
as
control.
well, but- oh, well. It's okay. I'm pretty sure Moonlight came out that year too.
All right, 1970. For 5
Moon
points
time.
under sex and nudity, a lot of sexual references and innuendo. Most of the humor is sexual humor.
1970, huh?
1970.
1970.
Moonlight?
Pick, what do you think?
Well, there's one of 3 movies it could be.
What is it? Frozen, Moonlight, Cider House Rules?
No,
I fell
Okay.
down the sketchy stairs again.
no. Yeah, yes, but that's beside the point, Scott. 1970. It's got to be Felix the Cat. Is it MASH?
Are you fucking... Josh,
Felix the Cat
Yeah.
Mash.
this movie is MASH.
Ah.
Well, you said Felix the Cat first.
Felix
He
the
said
Mash.
Felix the Cat Mash.
Isn't it a weird kind of autism that I have?
I cannot believe you got that off of that.
Ah.
Congrats,
Uh,
man. You're making me proud. Making me proud.
Yeah.
Well, just for fun, under sex and nudity, a man and a woman's lovemaking is shown.
Wait, can
briefly.
I change my guess, Nick?
No,
I think
I
it's
would ask that
Moonlight.
you didn't. It would really mess up my show.
Please, Josh, do it.
Man and
Well-
woman lovemaking is shown briefly with partial cleavage shown, then switched to the radio room and broadcasted on the PA over the entire camp. A lot of
Damn it,
heavy breathing.
I would have gotten on that clue.
There's a picture of a topless woman on a magazine cover. The picture is shown twice, once to a 17-year-old Korean boy early in the film, and later to another man halfway through the film. Some mild drinking is used. It is told that a surgeon has allowed an underage boy to drink, something smoking. And frightening and intense scenes, the surgeries, which are depicted much more graphically than the television series.
Son of a bitch. Much respect, Vic.
There's lucidity in there.
No.
No, that was the last one. Now it's time to go down the
It's
stairs.
all clicks and whistles up here.
We got one movie left. Scott, you're at 14. Poirier, you're the only one in striking distance at 9. Pick, you've moved up to 6. Jacqueline, you still have a chance to get some points.
I would like to start at the 4-point movies.
Shrewd. I like it.
Scott, you get to
Gamesmanship.
pick the last movie.
Ooh. Ooh.
Would you like a movie from 1981, 1990, or 1996?
1990. Or
1990.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, you have to guess right now, Josh. Keep in mind, Moonlight came out this year.
You know, I'm going to read the clue first. I can't. just
I'm
let
waiting
you
for the
do
clue.
that.
I'm waiting for the
All
clue.
right. For 5 points,
You know what?
1990,
Solidarity.
last movie. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to go to you first, whether or not anybody else jumps in.
Hey.
Frightening and intense scenes about 3 emotionally intense moments, including an argument, but generally mild. All right, Pick and Poirier, pick. You go first.
That sounds like Frozen to me. 1990 though. I don't know. Ghost. It's not Ghost. I don't know what it is.
Poirier.
We'll go Pretty Woman.
It is not Ghost.
I know it's not Ghost, Nick. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but I'm upset because for a while this never happened and now it keeps happening. Josh got the 5-point clue.
God damn it!
Yeah.
That is the most exciting ending to a show you'll ever have.
The ending hasn't happened yet, Josh.
Josh Block.
So let me do this first.
Oh man.
The other
What a
clues
cool-
in Pretty Woman. Just
Can I
to
say
talk
Pretty
about-
Woman?
Cool ass country.
What was that?
Cool ass
Can
country.
I say Pretty Woman?
Did Josh say Pretty Woman?
What?
What happened?
I have no idea
I
what
said,
happened.
can I say Pretty Woman?
Oh,
No.
I mean, you can. I can't give you any points for it.
That's
Uh,
insane.
The other clues in Pretty Woman. Under
fucking
violence and
weird,
gore, a man
dude.
throws another man out of a room. He punches him in the face, and his nose is shown bleeding mildly. Sex
That
and
was the
nudity, a
biggest
scene where a
goddamn
man and a
clue,
woman
Josh.
have sensual foreplay, and he puts her on a piano,
I
He
can't
is
believe I
only
gave the
shown-
game away.
kissing her midsection. Sex and nudity, a woman is seen in a bubble bath, no nudity. And after a man comments that a prostitute's price is, quote, pretty stiff, she grabs his crotch and replies, quote, no, but it has potential.
Why would you choose 1990?
I finally would have got some points.
This movie is what earned Julia Roberts her first Kids' Choice Award. That's something that is true, and I have to
Well,
bring up
remember,
every time.
It was only like the 3rd or 4th edition.
That's
so they were
true.
still figuring things out.
The 4th time around, they're like, well, kids love prostitutes. And kids were like, yes, we do.
Julia Roberts, America's mom.
Well, Jacqueline, you're at -3. Pick, you're at 5.
Hey.
Poirier and Scott, we are going into a sudden death. Winner takes all. I think this is
I love this so much.
Poirier, is this the second time this has happened to you?
Second time it's happened to you, but this is the first time I've gotten on the last clue with the 5-pointer. That's friggin',
Oh, I
that's
can't
baller.
believe Scott chose 1990.
Well, I have picked a random movie. You get one guess. Buzz in when you want. The first person who buzzes in gets to guess. If you are right, you win. If you are wrong, you lose.
Oh.
So you can take the chance, or you can try
Oh.
to play it safe.
It's not the first person that, wow, that's,
Yeah.
wow, okay. Nick wants to get the fuck out of here. That's what that rule is.
This is just to Josh Poirier and Scott Sandler. First clue under frightening and intense scenes. Suggested ESRB rating, E10 plus. Everyone 10 plus. For cartoon violence, mild language, mild suggestive themes.
It's a video game rating on me. I see how it is.
Under frightening and intense scenes. A woman gets peanut brittle on her arm, shoves it off, and then her arm and face swell up. She is severely allergic to peanuts. Quite scary for everyone. Violence and gore. Large gummy bears tear up an airplane while it's flying, and the plane spins out of control. A man attacks the bears, kicking a few off the wing and punching one in the chest. We see him pull out a piece of the bear, and the bear falls to its knees. Violence and gore. Large headless roasted chickens walk toward 3 people. They surround one man, and one chicken eats him. We see him being swallowed into the chicken. He is okay later.
What the fuck fever dream is this?
Get your
I
fingens
finally
ready.
know something, and
Frightening and intense. What was that, Jacqueline?
I finally know something.
You know one and you can't get into it.
I knew it at the first fucking clue. This time.
Uh-huh. frightening and intense scenes, the food hurricane can scare viewers. Poirier has got his hand up. What do you think, Josh?
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
God damn it.
You got the win, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Cloudy with a chance of
Josh
meatballs.
Locke.
Yes, we got Cloudy and a chance of meatballs and Captain Underpants into one episode.
Wow.
I'm still calling it a win.
You should. Final scores tonight. Jacqueline at -3. Pick at 5. Scott at 14. Poirier winning at 14 points.
Wow.
Thank you all so much for playing. That was so fun. That was such a good game.
Great job, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Great job, everybody.
Before we go, if there's anything you want to promote, anywhere you want to be found, or just any last words, Jacqueline, I'll start with you.
Thanks for having me. This was really fun. Follow my socials at Quacklin. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you. Pick.
Yeah, I fell down the stairs a few nights ago, and my long-term memory
Why
is
didn't
still
you say
there. My
something?
short-term memory is shot. And this is my I fell down the stairs. Anyway, December 4th. It's exhausting being me, I promise. December 4th at O'Brien's Pub in Alston. Doors are at 8. Hosting a show with the wonderful Tyler Derniak. It's my war on Christmas. It's a holiday toy drive. It's a showcase. We're gonna have a little party afterwards. I got a bunch of really funny people to come out. I got Mark Gallagher to come out and do some time. So yeah, it's an insanely stacked lineup. Angela Sawyer's gonna be there. Gary Peterson and Rob Crean are gonna do a little sketch. I got Mary Spadaro and Danya Traumer and Stevie Beck. So don't be a dummy and miss this. It's $5. It's gonna all go to the St. Francis house. It's gonna be great. That's probably enough.
Yeah, absolutely go to that, because it's like it's for a good cause from bad people, and you don't get
Yeah. I hate Christmas so much.
It's an amazing lineup.
Yeah. It's embarrassing how good that lineup is. Plus a couple of surprises.
Oh, can I know who one of the surprises is?
Yeah, Al Christakis is one of the surprises.
That's not what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
What were you hoping for?
So, but you'd name another comic.
Like who?
I don't know. I know a couple.
Louis C.K. might be there. That's not true. That is not true. Louis C.K. I feel like I have to make that very clear.
You see the numbers tick down.
Yeah, go see that show. Scott.
Well, my my Twitter and Instagram are supposed to be on screen, but the apparently the display it cuts off. It doesn't completely display. So my Twitter is at the Nick Fan Club, and my Instagram is Scott Sandler 94. I've got recent podcast appearances on The Emperor's New Podcast and Podcast Without a Cool Acronym, covering Emperor's New School episodes and an episode of the Little Mermaid series. And I'll be writing a review of A Loud House Christmas this Friday when it premieres on Paramount Plus and Nickelodeon on What's on Paramount Plus, which is at P Plus News on Twitter.
Sweet. And finally, our winner, Josh Poirier.
Well, I'm going to take this time. I'm actually going to take this time to plug my wife's shit. My wife's a self-published author. She wrote a book called Scavenger Night. Check it out on Amazon.com. She also writes The Flippin' Girl, Guide to NaNoWriMo, and The Flippin' Girl, Guide to Surviving the Pandemic. Both which were fantastic reads. I did a little punch up on both of them, so I know they're really funny.
Way to steamroll your wife in the middle of her promotion.
No. She wrote amazing stuff.
I actually
on it too,
wrote some of that, so it's funny.
She wrote amazing stuff too, but I'm the one who added. I'm the one who turned it into a choose your own adventure book. Which, and yes, at the end you do die. Get eaten by a yeti.
I forgot. Oh, nice. I forgot. Owen Linders is there as well. I knew I forgot someone somehow.
But so check out my wife's stuff. Alicia Gregoire Poirier. She's at I can't remember her Twitter handle now. But just check out the book Scavenger Night. Check out the book Flippin' Girls Guide to the NaNoWriMo Flippin' Girls Guide to the Pandemic. That has just been that what you witnessed there was the most baller move in the history of this game.
That's pretty good. Someone doesn't want to sleep on the couch tonight.
No, that was. I sleep on the couch anyways because I snore.
Okay. You've got nothing to lose.
Well, this is going on.
I'm sorry. It seems I fell down the stairs, and I think the score is still 14-0.
Also, check out in December my hosting duties on the show again.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Look out for that. Thank you once again to my guests, Jacqueline Wall, Josh Pick, Josh Poirier, Scott Sandler. I'm Nick Martucci. You can follow me on all social media at Blundering Idiom. Follow the show on Facebook. Search Inappropriate Movie Database. That's where you're going to find when Josh's show is going to happen. And that's where you're going to find all the December dates coming up. There's going to be some real fun, themed episodes planned that I'm excited for. So if you're watching this and you think you want to be on the show, reach out there. Reach out to me. Reach out to me anywhere. And I will have you on the show. I love doing this and I love being able to have new faces on here. So please look out for those. December dates are getting announced soon. Subscribe, do all that YouTuber stuff, and tune in. We got another show next Monday. We're taking Thanksgiving off. So next Monday, the 29th, it's going to be a fun one. Thank you so much for watching.
Josh Pick, stay away from stairs.
But also stay away from your memory.
All right, we are off. Oh, that was so much fun.